Going in. Hey, what's up guys? Destin here, ATEM Off-Road. Thanks for stopping by and checking out today's video. So as you guys know, I like to fabricate, I like to build stuff, and anytime I can, I'll definitely try to trade my services for other services that I don't really have capabilities of doing in my garage. So as you know, we are kind of updating the red Jeep TJ, and my brother, he's got a powder coating setup in his garage. So in today's video, we're gonna go over there. I've got some stuff that I made and some things that I've unbolted from the Jeep. I want to take it over there and see what he can do as far as powder coating. I really like the process. I've seen some parts that he's done for his build. He's building an older square body Ford F-250 with a 7.3 IDI engine. That build's really cool. So I've done some welding and fabrication for his stuff over there. And in exchange, he was gonna do some painting for me. So it's a really cool setup. And I'm excited to see the outcome of this little process and look at some parts at the end of this video. So let's go over there and check out his system. So this is the mount that I built for the back end of the Jeep Wrangler TJ. It's gonna be the Rotopack mount. Now he's already taken some 4060 media and sandblasted these. Both of the parts have been totally sandblasted. That's why the material kind of looks like this. And they're in the oven actually cooling down right now. We've had the oven on for about 45 minutes at about 450 degrees, outgassing the pieces. That way you get all the contaminants, the oils and everything burned off, and everything comes out so the coating will adhere to the metal or material better from my understanding. So now they're just cooling down so they can get to a temperature where we can coat them, and then they're gonna go right back into the oven. We do not cook out of this, so just heads up. This one's gonna be metallic red, and the other one's gonna be jet black. The propane tank mount is gonna be jet black, and then the Rotopax mount for the tailgate on the Jeep TJ is gonna be in the metallic red. All right, so we've poured the jet black powder into the bottle for the powder spray gun. And he's saying that you want to make sure that it's 2/3 full. So it's quite a bit of powder, and then we're just going to go ahead and coat this piece right here, which is the propane gas tank mount. So that's the mount there, and then we're letting this one cool as well. This is the Rotopack mount. So he's got this sprayer hooked up to an air compressor. Is there a specific pressure that you have to run this on?
Yeah, between like 5 and 10 PSI.
All right, so this is his sprayer by Eastwood, dual voltage powder coating system sprayer. This is like the power supply, and there's the sprayer.
Powder coater to dual voltage.
Dual voltage. We have to hook on this alligator clip to energize the piece, so the powder coat will basically attract to it. And I guess the plan is gonna be he's gonna be spraying it while I'm gonna be using this fan, kind of pick up all of the excess powder, that kind of catch any powder that is like overspray, what we would call overspray if you're spray painting. And we're just gonna try to catch as much as that powder as we can using this little fan I'm holding up while he's coating it. Pretty sweet. Oh yeah.
Get electrostatic charge on the front.
Just trying to get a little bit in that hole. All right, so it's probably a good idea to figure out how this is gonna hang in your oven before you actually paint it. So we've already come up with this solution, and he's got it hanging. So it's gonna be in there for 15 minutes at 400. Are you gonna drop the temp?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna drop the temp to 400.
Your time is 20 minutes after your part has reached 400 degrees. So you have to get a temp gun
All right.
and keep a temperature. Keep track of your temperature. Once it's hit 400 degrees, then you start your timer.
All right. Okay. All right. So we're gonna do a changeover for the paint from the jet black to the metallic red. So everything has to be cleaned, all the lines, the sprayer, the bottle. So it's a pretty lengthy process to just get everything cleaned up and switch over to the red. So while we have that part baking in the oven, we'll go ahead and do this quick paint changeover. It's just like water. That's jet black right there. Wow, that looks pretty good. Hell yeah. So he's got 10 more minutes on this guy. All right, so he's hooking up the power to the unit. And we're gonna start up the fan for the overspray. Fan is on, and he's gonna start spraying this metallic red. All right, let's rock and roll. Here we go. Pretty cool. This one took a lot of powder, but looks like pretty much the same technique as, you know, spray painting, just making sure that all of the spots are filled with enough powder, and you can see that there's an even coat of powder along the material of the part here. All right, so the part is done, looking really, really good. And I'm just gonna, once these are all done, I'll take them to the house, and then we'll show you in some good light and give you guys a better view of what they look like. So this one's getting ready to mount into the oven. We're gonna take it into the oven right now. All right, so this piece is in the oven now. We're hanging it on this rack, and it just so happened to fit perfectly in this orientation. So yeah, we're gonna get it up to 400 and then set the timer for 15 minutes once we get the part to 400 degrees. All right, so we just turned off the oven, and we're gonna pull this thing out. He's gonna grab the whole rack, yeah? Once this thing cools down, we'll get it over back to my house, and I'll show you a little bit about it. All right, guys, so this is like the little makeshift spray booth that he made. And I've taken off some of the fair leads on our winches. They're supposed to be, originally they're this color right here, but the sun actually faded them to this. But as you can tell, the X-Bull and the open road fair leads, the paint just basically started fading away. So I'm gonna have my brother also sand these down, degas, and then also coat as well as the clevis hooks. Got these fans back here to catch the overspray. All right, we got all these parts in there, 445. And once they get up to temp, we'll knock down the temp, knock it down.
Should have put those little ones up front, huh?
Those little ones probably be done first, but all right.
Yeah, close it.
All right, so here's what the white powder coated parts look like. We got them mounted on our JK. I thought they came out really cool. This is the clevis. We did the pin and the hook, looking really good. Man, it's just really good and feels in quality. We also did the D-rings a while back. It's like kind of like our first little project that we did. Those came out really good. The fair lead looks really good and quality. I really like the white on white look, so that looks cool. A lot of bugs on the bumper. We have a lot of bugs in our area. We live on the outskirts of the country. So over here, these are the other parts, the first look at the finished parts. And everything's looking really good. So if you recognize this, this is the adapter I made earlier on in the video. It is basically a bottle jack buddy. This was what I used my inspiration to make my own. I needed a couple of these. This one I'm going to dedicate to the overland trailer. This one I'll dedicate to the red Jeep, and they're pretty cool. I use this bottle jack for a lot of recoveries on the trail and stuff, so I decided I was just going to make my own, just a little bit different design. I already had the tubing, and then I've already had the round tubing and the square tubing, and I just cut that out. Pretty simple build. And yeah, I think the powder coat just came out great. I mean, it looks absolutely beautiful, and it just feels good in quality. This stuff's gonna last a long time. We did the pen, the clevis hook, the fair lead looks really good. Let me take that out into the light for you. Yeah, it's looking beautiful. Can't wait to get this stuff mounted. I'm going to be mounting this in the next video. This one's getting kind of long. And then this is our Rotopax mount. I've got the lockable mounts here. I've got some Rotopax over there. And I've got to put some foam padding on the back so we don't scratch up the paint. But this is going to be mounting to the red Jeep. So stay tuned for the next video. And then our jet black part here, real quick, looking really good. Now I want to give this away. If anyone's interested in this 5-pound propane tank mount, we powder coated it jet black. We built one in the Overland Off-Road trailer build. I'm using one here. It's the same design. Hey, if you guys are interested in this, let me know in the comments box below. The first one who would like to have this, I will ship it out to you guys, no, free of charge. So I'm going to be doing a giveaway, and then in the next video, we'll do another video giveaway. But stay tuned for the next video. We're going to be installing this on the red TJ, so I'm super excited. Powder coating is looking really good. Really enjoyed the process on how this does. Pretty cool for a DIY setup in the garage. I mean, yeah, it just way better than a rattle can. And, you know, I enjoy making my own stuff. So whenever I can see like quality painted stuff that I make, I take a lot of pride into it. So stay tuned for the next video. Stick around. We'll have the next video here really soon coming out. So have a good day. Peace out.